Crazy about a Mercury. Lord, I'm crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Oh yeah, Mercury Blues, Alan Jackson. I realize a lot of people probably had this out and he wasn't original. I know that, but anyway, I like his version of it, and probably heard that one more often than anybody's, myself anyway. And so this is his version, the key he does it in and everything, and a pretty simple song. I got 4 chords today to deal with, but I got a little bar chord. I'll show you a little way around that as well. But anyway, my name's Keith Williams with Fret More Guitar Lessons, where we fret more, stress less, make a whole lot of music. We're going to do some music making today, doing some Alan Jackson stuff today, so I hope you enjoy this. And so anyway, here's in the key of D here, so there's a D chord, got a G in there, got an A. You can get that A however you want to. Get that second, third, and fourth string in there in the second fret, and you got it made right there. And then there's a B minor, okay? And if you can't get that bar chord, you can grab that first string on the second fret and just strum 4 strings. Still give you that B minor, or you can do it that way and get all 6, okay? Either way, I still recommend you try to get that bar chord in your repertoire there and get that in your list of chords and learn those bar chords. That'll really open up a whole new world for you there. But anyway, that'll help you get that B minor if you can't do the bar chord right now. No big deal, okay? All right, so I did a little lick at the beginning of it. It's not exactly like they did it because they do it on a dobro, and you can mimic it a little bit. I didn't try to get it exactly. I just did a real simple thing. So we're going up on the 5th string, which is the A string. So we're going to do an open A, and then our D string, which is our 4th string. Okay, so we're on the 3rd fret. So open A, and then 3rd fret A, 3rd fret D open, and then 3rd fret D. Well, I'll say 3rd fret. It's open. It's not going to be any fret. So open A string, 3rd fret A string, open D, 3rd fret D, and then just the open D again. Okay. And again, that's not the exact lick they're doing. It's just something I threw in there, kind of, give it a little opening there. But you could start out with just strumming it if you wanted to. Okay, there's 4 verses and 4 chords. Well, the chorus is kind of intermingled, I guess. It's all kind of together, whatever you want to look at it. But anyway, does the chorus 4 times and the verse 4 times, and the chord progression is exactly the same all the way throughout the song. Okay, so which is really cool. All right, so we're just going to start out here with the strumming. Well, if I had money, I'll tell you what I'd do. Go downtown and buy a Mercury or 2. We're going to G now, okay? I'm crazy about a Mercury. Back to D. Crazy about it, Lord, I'm crazy about a Mercury. All right, now the B minor's coming up. I'm going to buy me a B minor, Mercury and A. Cruise it up and down the road. D. Okay? Whole chord progression right there, the whole thing. So D, G, D, B minor, A, and D, and that's the whole song. Okay, so I'll do one more verse, and I'm just gonna kind of talk it, and we'll do it slow here. I did a cover on this, so you can go check out the cover, and that way you can listen to the song and play along with it as well, and see how it all goes. So basically, it says 4 verses, and he repeats the first verse at the end again, and does the first verse at the very end. So basically 5 verses, and then does the chorus at the end, and then repeats that last line about 3 times. Okay, so here's the second verse, and I'll just kind of talk through it and walk through it kind of slow here. The girl I love, stole her from a friend. He got lucky, stole her back again. Gee, she heard he had a Mercury. Back to D. Lord, she's crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a B minor, a Mercury, and A, and cruise it up and down the road. So that line there is always the same. It's just that last line. I'm going to buy me a Mercury, B minor on buy, and then cruise is A, cruise it up and down the road. Okay, and then the part where it goes to the G is she heard he had a Mercury, or crazy about a Mercury, G. Lord, I'm crazy about the Mercury, back to D, and then the B minor. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and hey, cruise it up and down the road. Like I said, whole thing, D, G, D, B minor, A, and D all the way through. And he does a break in between each, after that line there, I'm going to buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. After that, he goes through the, I think one time's a dobro, and there's a fiddle and guitar. And so there's about at least 3 breaks, if not 4, in between after that chorus there. And so the progression is just the same thing. It's D. So you could strum it if you wanted. I didn't do any breaks when I did the cover. I left those out. But if you wanted to just break it up and make the song a little more lengthy or whatever, and you didn't want to do any picking, you just want to strum, you could just go through the chord progression. G, back to D, B minor, B minor, A, D. Sometimes what I have to do is kind of hum the, my head kind of get the, hum the melody, and just walk through it that way. But anyway, so if you want to throw that in between, you can do that. So like I say, there's verse and the chorus and the verse and the chorus. And like I say, it's all kind of together. So it's, breaks up there going, it's basically the verse stays kind of in the D, I guess. And when it changes up, crazy about a Mercury, goes to the G. First time it changes. Lord, I'm crazy about a Mercury. Well, buy me a Mercury, cruise it up and down the road. So I'm not sure as far as where the chorus starts. I guess really at the crazy about a Mercury part, and it's just all the lyrics I have. It's all scratched up in there together, not really broken up. But anyway, so like I say, you've got that four different times, and then it just goes back at the end and does. Well, if I had money, I'd tell you what I'd do, and they go through that again. And then the end of it is just, I'm going to buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Okay, I'm going to buy me a Mercury one more time. B minor, A, and D. And then when I did it to end of mine, I'm going to buy me a, just kind of stopped it there. Just strummed it, B minor, cruise it up and down the road. Well, actually, I cruised up and down the road. Right there, just kind of lifted my first finger, my index finger there, and ended it like that. And then the other thing I did too, that I think he does this as well on the very last verse, which is the first verse repeated. Okay, well, if I had money, he starts it out just kind of strumming. Well, if I had money, I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd go downtown and buy a Mercury or two, crazy about it, and then start strumming when it goes into the chorus there, crazy about a Mercury. So again, you don't have to do that. You could just keep it. It's a steady strumming and keep it the same if you wanted to. But that's just one way to kind of change it up a little bit and make it a little funner. So anyway, hope this has been helpful to you. 4 chords, Mercury Blues, Alan Jackson, great song. And my name is Keith Williams once again. Hey, be sure and give us a thumbs up if you would. Subscribe to us. Check out our links down below in the description. Share us on social media and check out our other videos out there. We'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks.